Hello everybody, how's it going? Well, thanks for asking. I am doing very well myself. It feels great to be here. I always love looking at the backgrounds we have, and for today it's kind of a drink theme because that's very fitting. The theme for today's quiz is cocktails and drinks. So I hope we have a lot of alcoholics in the audience here. You're gonna do just great. Now, the prize pot for the quiz right now is 2,000 Mimir tokens. Ooh! I love the sound of that. There's nothing that makes me get all riled up than the sound of a hefty bunch of Mimir tokens. All right, people, are you ready? Because I feel very ready. Let's do this. Question number 1. What ingredient cannot be found in a traditional bee's knees? Gin, vodka, lemon juice, or honey? Right, what do you think? So what ingredient cannot be found in a traditional bee's knees? That's a funny expression, right? It's the bee's knees. Now, gin, vodka, lemon juice, or honey? Well, the correct answer is vodka. That, now the bee's knees, it's actually a prohibition. It came from the prohibition era. And it's a cocktail featuring gin, lemon juice, and honey. Now back then, there was a saying going around that vodka actually meant something like horrible in Russia. People didn't really like vodka, so they put. They call it bee's knees because what's going on with me today? I'll tell you what, I was actually at the dentist today and I got some, what's it called, anesthetics in my mouth. So I feel a bit, maybe I will be slurry with my words here. I hope that you can forgive me. Hey, we all have our days. I hope that you got correct on this question. Let's move on to the next one. Are you ready? Let's see that my jaw doesn't fall off now. Question number 2. What of the following unifies all stouts? They are all top fermented. They are all Irish. They all have over 5% ABV. All right, what do you think? 5% ABV, that's alcohol by volume. So what of the following unifies all stouts? Well, are you ready? Are you a stout lover? I myself, I am. Now, the correct answer here is that they are top fermented. Yeah, so they use a special type of fermenting technique where the yeast, it flows up to the top of the wort and then you can scrape it off. All right, how do you feel? Let's keep the show rolling. So, question number 3. What makes a martini dirty? Extra vermouth? Is it vodka instead of gin? Is it gin instead of vodka? Or is it olive brine? Right, what do you think? A dirty martini. Which one do you prefer? The dirty martini has a certain flair to it compared to the regular martini. So the thing that makes a martini dirty is... Well, the correct answer is they have olive brine in it. Some people may find that off-putting. I think it, adds a bit of extra texture to it all. Yeah, that's nice. Right, I wonder which one of all these drinks we will have this Friday evening. It's Friday evening right here now in Stockholm. But you know, it's Friday. Perhaps you can start with drinking earlier, or maybe it's very late where you are and you are at the after party. In that case, welcome. Let's move on to question number 4. What makes ice wine special? It can only be produced in Germany. The grapes are harvested after the first frost, or the grapes are fermented. Okay, what makes ice wine special? Well, what do you think? Perhaps, if you haven't heard of it before, perhaps you can gain some clues from the name, especially if you're good at German. Well, the correct answer is that the grapes are harvested after the first frost. So they actually they allow the grapes to be outside and actually start to freeze, and then that makes it, when you press them, you get a more concentrated and sweeter juice from them. Yeah, I think it's probably someone left them out by mistake, and then they found out, ooh, that's juicy, that's tasty. I feel like that's how many of these types of things came into discovery. That it's like from by mistake. All right, how do you feel? Should we get amped up for the next one? What do you think? Well, let's do it. Question number 5. What grade of cognac is the oldest? VS, VSOP, XXO, or XO? Oh, wow, that's quite the coding language. So what grade of cognac is the oldest? Okay, what do you think? Well, I'll tell you what, the correct answer is XXO. Yeah, so I have, there's this, they have lots of grade. I have a list here. It's the VS that stands for very special, and VSOP stands for very superior old pale, and XO is extra old, and you guessed it, XXO is extra old, and then we have haut d'âge, which is beyond age. Wow, that's the luxurious stuff. Perhaps when we celebrate that, when Mimir token reaches some extraordinary number, we will pop on one of those beyond age ones. That would be nice. Okay, do you have a drink in hand? Are you ready? Are you feeling warmed up? Let's keep going. Question number 6. Vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer is mixed to create a crushed sailor, aviation, Gibson, or Moscow mule. So you have vodka, you have lime juice, you have ginger beer, and it is mixed to create a, yeah, it's kind of a original combination, I gotta say. Now, the correct answer is a Moscow mule. Right, so I mismentioned myself before. It's in this case that back in the olden days, there was a saying that vodka is Russian for horrible. People didn't really want to drink it. So there was this guy who was called John G. Martin in the 1940s. He had a trouble, you know, he had a lot of vodka, he had a lot of trouble selling it. And then his partner had a lot of copper cups. So they like did a total rebranding in their LA bar, Cock and Bull. And that's where they put the this mixture into the copper mugs. That's kind of symbolic for the Moscow mule. And they marketed the shit out of it, and boy did it work. It's still a very popular drink. I myself, I really love the Moscow mule. Okay, let's move on. Question number 7. What country consumes the most beer per capita? Ireland, Czech Republic, Germany, or Latvia? So, is this a point of pride or a point of shame? I think it's a point of pride. So, what do you think? This is, yeah, you might have different kind of stereotypes of which countries who drink the most. But the country that consumes the most beer per capita is Czech Republic. So, beer has a very long history in the Czech Republic. And, I mean, there's lots of popular beer brands. We have a lot of them here in Sweden. So we got Krusovic, Stabro, Zlatopramen. Yeah, I pick them often when I am out at pubs. Okay, so how do we feel? Let's keep the show rolling. Question number 8. The Weihenstephan brewery in Bavaria is considered the oldest brewery in the world. When was it founded? Was it 1284? Was it in 1150? Was it in 630, or the year of 1000? How do you put it? 1040. Oh, what do you think? So the oldest brewery in the world. It's got to be pretty old, right? Well, the correct answer here is it's from the year of 1040. So it's a German brewery that is located in Bavaria. Okay, So people, that was it for this quiz. I hope that you did well. I hope that you feel that you finally were able to derive some real world value from perhaps your fascination for different brews, cocktails, and alcoholic beverages. How fitting on a Friday. I hope that you have a great evening and or a great day, whatever it is. I myself am going to have a wonderful evening. So, from the studio here in Stockholm, we wish you a very good weekend. See ya.